This video is for educational and entertainment use only. The views in this video do not necessarily represent the views or life of Marlon Dixon.
All right, you guys, so welcome back to Duffle LO to sit down. And when you see the red jacket, it's about to get real red around here. So I got to teach y'all a lot today. And this is going to be a very long and very intense, as well as intelligent group of videos. It might last a week, might last 2 weeks. I don't know. But I'm going to tell y'all right now, before we get into it, like, share, subscribe, make sure you comment and watch the entire video, because here we go. So the first thing let me do is share my screen and show you guys what we're going to be talking about today. Bam! You see that? That's what we talking about today. Let's get it in, y'all. Because as y'all can see, I got all this to show y'all. So these videos, first video of the day, what we talking about? Look at this. October 19, 2018. 3+ years ago. Almost going on 4 this October, because it's 2022. Today is January 12th, 2022. Happy birthday to my Uncle Mark. Shout out to you, Uncle Mark. Happy Duffle Day. Hope you're doing good. But we talking about China today. China to launch world's first man-made moon by 2020. Now, before we get into the article, I want you guys to look at this. You see that? You see that? That's Dragon Ball Z. First cartoon made by China in 1974. What was the first cartoon made by China? But it was made in 1974, and they did this in that cartoon. The Saiyans, when they wanted to turn to the big monkeys, what they had to do was, if it was no full moon, they can always go into their little pocket and then throw a full moon up there. As you guys can see here, this cartoon, 1974, China wanted to launch the first man-made moon by 2020. We're in 2022. What you think happened? But let's read it since it's a past article and see what they say. China is planning to launch its own artificial moon by 2020 to replace street lamps and lower electricity costs in urban areas, state media reported Friday. That's what China's trying to do, you guys. They're trying to lower their electricity costs because they saving money. Smart, very smart. Chengdu, a city in southwestern Sichuan province, is developing illumination satellites, which will shine in tandem with the real moon, but are 8 times brighter, according to China Daily. So they able to create a false moon. Not only they creating a false moon, but it's going to shine brighter than the moon to light up their cities. Very interesting. There we go, right up. Man-made moon. The first man-made moon will launch in Xichang Satellite Launch Center in Sichuan, with 3 more to follow in 2022 if the first test goes well. We're in 2022 right now, said Wu Chengfeng, head of Tianfu New Area Science Society, the organization responsible for the project. Do your research, look into them. Though the first launch will be experimental, the 2022 satellites will be the real deal with great civic and commercial potential, he said in an interview with China Daily. It's 2022. Next video, I ain't gonna tell y'all what the next video about, but next video, China putting a lot of stuff in the sky. And I ain't just talking about satellites. Kind of brilliant. By reflecting light from the sun, the satellites could replace street lamps in urban areas, saving an estimated 1.2 yuan, 170 million a year in electricity costs for Chengdu. If the man-made moons eliminate an area of 50 square kilometers, they are trying to save money, ladies and gentlemen. So if they could take this man-made moon and they end up saving $107 million a year, what do you think they're gonna do? They're gonna be able to take that 170 million and invest it to grow it over the years. The extraterrestrial source of light could also help rescue efforts in disaster zones during blackouts. So basically, like, let's say if it was a blackout, rather than them have to send the rescue ships, even though they know they're gonna do that in their thing, they can put a moon up there to brighten that area up for them to be able to see what's going on, and it makes the rescue a little bit easier. Ambitious space program. As China's space program races to catch up with that of the United States and Russia, a number of ambitious projects are in the pipeline, including the Change 4 lunar probe, named after the moon goddess in the Chinese mythology, which aims to launch later this year. If it succeeds, it will be the first rover to explore the dark side of the moon. Mulan. Think about the movie Mulan. Shout out to my daughter Mulan as well. In the movie Mulan, in the song, it says, the dark side of the moon, to be a man, you must be friends. Check Mulan out. Y'all got to literally understand that the reason why I reference the movies, because these movies is here with me. That's what makes me really understand a lot of this research, because I understand that they already previously said this, and I watched it and paid attention to it in the movie, and now I see that they coming out with the real research. So I really be up on scoop. But Change for lunar probe, because they naming it after they moon goddess. To the moon and back. China is not the first country to try beaming sunlight back to the Earth. In the 1990s, Russian scientists reportedly used giant mirrors to reflect light from space in an experimental project called Znamya, or Banner. And that is the end of that. So, yes. So that's the end of that first article. We getting into it, more articles to come, but like I said, China saving 170 million potentially to invest by them creating a false moon to reflect light, which means they're gonna save on their electricity bill. 170 million that they can invest. So I'm gonna show you and walk you guys through this situation so you guys can really understand where all this is actually going and where it's all coming from. So I got a long setup for you guys. So hope you guys learned something from this video. Hope you guys check out Dragon Ball Z. Hope you guys check out Mulan, so you guys can clearly see that China has already been well advanced ahead of everybody. So when you guys understand that, you check into these programs and then you see the up to date, because these programs in this article is from 2018. 3+ years later, it's 2022. They said they're gonna launch the real moon. In 2020, it was gonna be an experiment. In 2022, they doing the real thing. Next video, I'm gonna show you what they actually did launch. And I ain't just gonna show it to you in just an article. I'm gonna show you the video of it launching. So like, share, subscribe. Make sure you guys leave a comment below. Hopefully you guys learned something. Like I say, don't underestimate family, friends, lovers, enemies. Look objectively. No matter what city, state, or country is in, every hood is the same. And make sure you guys prosper through adversity, because we all go through different adversities and we need to go through it. So if ain't nobody tell you guys they love you today, I'm gonna tell you guys that right now, because I love you. Go.
This video is for educational and entertainment use only. The views in this video do not necessarily represent the views or life of Marlon Dixon.